Alright, so I didn't really know what to upload this week. I tend to like to upload a video at least once every week, sometimes more than that depending on what happens during the week, but I sort of just didn't know what to upload, so I just thought of a new thing on the channel. I guess it's kind of like a little bit of a series where it's just me yapping with Kira, and essentially it is just me talking about whatever it is that I want to yap about for however many minutes long. So what am I talking about today? Just pointless Twitch drama, content creator drama that has been happening for a while, and it just is so annoying to me. And I guess the reason why it's so annoying to me and why it bothers me so much is because I see a lot of situations go down online, like situations that are genuinely super important to talk about, like the exposure of someone being a groomer or a pedophile, and then you have other situations that then blow out of proportions. Yeah, I just think that they are the most pointless situations to talk about in any single way possible, and I think this pretty much culminates to what had just happened recently revolving around Pokimane, in which she bought a diamond engagement ring for herself. And me personally, I just don't care. When people are trying to talk about this online, you have obviously the usual suspects talking about it, like Tectone trying to use this as a way to be able to poke and laugh at her for doing this shit and blah blah blah. And my opinion about this whole thing with her buying herself an engagement ring is it cringe? Is it a little corny? Is it kind of weird? Is it a bit narcissistic? Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, but ultimately doesn't really matter in comparison to a lot of other shit that's been going on, like recently with the Emiru stuff where she had gotten assaulted at TwitchCon, and how TwitchCon staff is terrible and they don't know how to do their actual fucking job. And then you have the stuff that was revealed about Mizkif, and he's just been around to be allowed to be a content creator and is still making content now, and he's not like gone off of the platform yet, is insane to me. You have the whole situation that happened like a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, with Hassan, where he was allegedly shocking his dog with a shock collar. And that ended up becoming a situation where it became less so about the safety and health of the dog, and then it became into how can we turn this into a situation where we can ruin Hassan's career. And that bothered me a lot because that's really what it seemed like to become after days and weeks of people continuing to talk about it, analyzing every little bits and pieces of information that they could find, from old Twitter clips to old Twitch clips and everything. It very quickly to me seemed like it was less important to talk about how is he actually harming his dog in some sort of way, which we still don't have really any verifiable evidence to definitively say if that's the case or not, because he's shown his shock collar, or not shock collar, but his collar that he has on his dog multiple times, and there are no prongs. It doesn't look like it's a shock collar. But then you have other people coming around giving contradictory testaments of whether or not it actually is a shock collar or not. It just, there's so much information about whether or not he actually shocked his dog or not, that it's less so becoming quickly about that and how can we turn this into let's destroy Hassan's career, which I'm not even against. I'm not even against that because I don't like Hassan. And it's so crazy to me how I get a bunch of comments. Like the video that I had made about More Pegasus a while back, a few months ago, I had talked about how I thought that More Pegasus videos were garbage, and the fact that he was basically just making videos on any situation as little or as big as possible, and that he was constantly talking about Hassan. And I just think that his videos are terrible because he's not really giving that much insight, and the insight that he does provide is basically meaningless. He doesn't really provide any sort of insight. He makes a ton of really shitty jokes, and the whole entirety of those videos are basically just other people's opinions or other people's clips, and that's basically it. And then you get people in the comments of that video talking about, I'm a Hassan dick writer, or I'm a Hassan orbiter, or blah blah blah, and it's like, bro, I have actively said on the platforms that I have, my social media, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, or no, I don't really stream on Twitch, or Twitter, I'm constantly criticizing this motherfucker. I don't like Hassan. I think he needs to be banned off of Twitch because he's actively promoting a lot of dangerous rhetoric the same way as Asmongold does, and I don't like Asmongold either. It's just so crazy to me. And then you have other situations rolling around, like Extra Emily and her saying and doing some dumb shit. You have Pokimane a while ago, and she talked about how she thought it was better when Twitch and streaming was about gaming and not drama baiting, when this is the last person that should probably be talking about that, considering who's saying it is. You have the Oct20k account that's always constantly tweeting and talking about like dumbass YouTuber drama that is going on and blah blah blah, and it's just. And then recently there was this stuff that happened with Cutie Cinderella with like her dad and how she wouldn't like stop talking to her dad because he's like a racist or something like that. And then like a week ago there's something that happened with her and Jason the Ween, and Jason the Ween got like all pissed off and mad because apparently there were clips in like this like montage when he was nominated for some award for the streamer awards, where some of the clips involved his like ex-girlfriend, and then he freaked the fuck out about it, and then his fans started harassing Cutie Cinderella, and then she proceeds to go and cry about it on Twitter. I don't get it. There's so much like situations going on revolving around content creators, genuinely terrible content creators who are doing genuinely terrible things and saying very dangerous rhetoric, but then people online, especially on Twitter, want to focus on shit that just straight up just does not matter. And yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand why we're focusing on all of the wrong details, all of the wrong situations, when we could putting all of our time and attention on shit that actually matters and that is significantly more important. So yeah, I just wanted to take the time to yap a little bit. This is, like I said in the beginning, this is kind of a new series, a kind of new little thing that I'm going to be doing on the channel every now and then when I don't really have something specific I want to talk about and go into really big detail with, which is why you're not going to really see a lot of editing and a lot of clips in this video. This is simply just me yapping and giving my opinions about something that has just been bothering me, that I've been seeing for a long time now. And I have just gotten really like annoyed and frustrated by how people are tackling online situations and the importance of any given situation possible. Something around Cutie Cinderella or Ludwig. Sometimes Ludwig will come out and say some stupid shit about Hassan, and they'll call him like Jellywig and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. And I don't know, just dumb. Anyways, that's pretty much it though. That's all I wanted to yap about today. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, please be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, just in general, just I'm yapping about anything. It doesn't really have to be anything about like content creation or like YouTubers or Twitter drama or whatever. It could be literally about anything. I could sit here and yap about like Death Stranding 2 for like 30 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.